My name is Mark I, and I was born natural. Alright, so I'm gonna jump right into it. You're here with one of my new channels, The Natural King. And on this channel, I guess I'll start with the whole reason behind this channel is to share, my story about being natural my whole life. This past year I've been entrenched in the natural, the natural journeys of a lot of young women, a lot of queens on YouTube, and my queen, Kashira Latasha, she's doing some great stuff with Wild Sunshine Bliss. I was like, yeah, some great stuff. She was like, yeah, I'm always getting compliments. I'm like, only if you had my natural hair for one day, it'll be a different world. She's like, you gotta love your hair. I was like, I do love my hair, but a lot of other people don't. So she's like, well, just share your story then. Do your own thing. So that's the reason for this channel. Just to, share my story from birth until now. My whole life cycle of my hair. And I don't think I ever hated my own hair. So I'm going to tell you that story of how, I got my self-love. I will tell my story of how my self-love was built up through my friends, my family, my environment, my school, and the same people that built me up. Some of the same people, put me down. So let's go on this journey. I want to start out with when I was a baby. When I was born, I have an older sister who was 2 years older than me, Aaliyah, and she had a lot of hair. When I was born, I had a full head of hair. I could see my baby pictures. If I got some around here, I'll put them up. But I had a full head of hair. My mom braided my hair, and I was a little young boy. I was a little chubby when I was younger. I got skinny as I got older, but I had a full head of hair. My mom braided it, and it was cute. I was a baby. My hair was cute. So not too many, negative connotations, negative stereotypes thrown on me. So the one thing behind, I guess, I don't want to say labeling, but the, classification of hair, I see how small my curls are, so I say it's 4D, 5A, because it's extremely tiny curls, and it's not hard to define. It's just, when people look at my hair, they say it's just one big afro. They can't really see definition, and I don't really define my hair, so how would they see definition? All right, so back to the story. So I was a baby. Now growing up, going into elementary school, the children, they saw my hair. My father, he kept it sharp. We got haircuts. We got the box. We got different things. We never had a ponytail, but we had different, hairstyles. And whenever it was time to get a new haircut, you could see, people call them BDBs, buckshots. They would joke crazy until you get a new haircut. So I'm sure a lot of people got that when they were coming up. Just it's time for a new haircut. So I got those jokes when I was younger, and I didn't really take that in. I didn't analyze that too much when I was young. I was like, all right, I need a new haircut, and I brushed it off. It wasn't no emotional tie to those jokes. I just brushed it off, said, I need a new haircut. So, my father, he kept it sharp. He had one thing he did when he was younger. He would put baby oil, the clear baby oil. He would put it in this little pan, and then put that in the oven and heat it up. And then he would, take it out and put it on our heads, and our heads would be moisturized for the whole week. It'd be a little baby oil dripping down our heads, just. But so it was some great times coming up. And one thing I do want to mention, when I was growing up, my mother put us in a lot of programs to help self-enrich us. Silly programs, African programs. I was in the Bright Lights, like the fire right here, the Bright Lights, when I was younger. So I was learning about my history. So that slogan, that phrase, the childish parent to the adult, my childhood, I was getting ready for what I am to be now. Subconsciously, I didn't even know it. How could I know? But I was learning a lot about my history, getting rich in that. So I was already building self-love through, my parents and through school. Miss Ann Geis, love you. She's like a second mother to me. These people were, I guess they saw I was a black man, and they knew what this world had to offer. So they were building me up a lot. My mom, she was a former teacher. She was giving us books to read. She was making us do reports. I would hate those reports, but I'm glad that she made us do it. You know, I can read. Now, don't get me wrong, I can read, but I think when I was at home, I hated reading. And when I was in school, I would be reading crazy. I was on like a 5th grade reading level in elementary school, and then like by my 5th grade, I was on like a high school reading level. So I was doing great. Then in math, I was excelling crazy. Like I love math and science. I don't know what happened on my SATs. So no, let's not get off topic. So as a baby, you know, going up into elementary school, I was built. Self-love was being built, already instilled in me, while slowly the world was, you know, just talking about my hair, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, you know. And I don't think it really started to hit me until middle school, you know. And in middle school, I think that's when my friends, or who I thought was my close friends, and even some of my family members, just started talking about my hair.